People still can't stop talking about what's coming up at WrestleMania. The Undertaker, Shane McMahon, Hell in a Cell. You have been in that very match before. Take me through the mindset, the real mindset of what these two men will go through in less than 2 weeks.
It's such an ominous structure, and there's such a legacy to the match. I met you in 2000, Coach, when I was the commissioner of WWE. And even then, there was nothing more powerful I could say to one of the WWE superstars than, your opponent will be The Undertaker. And the only way to trump that was to say, and that match will be inside a Hell in a Cell. And then last month, I'm watching Raw, and I see Mr. McMahon say to his son, Shane, your opponent will be The Undertaker. That match will be inside Hell in a Cell. And the reason it works is because every time two people step inside there, they're always looking to live up to the legacy of the cell. And when you have Undertaker, who the cell is almost structured for, and Shane McMahon, you have two guys who are willing to do anything, and the cell itself allows you to redefine what the word anything means.
That's a great description. Now, Mick, you're one of the few WWE superstars that pulled off several versions of a character that, depending on the tenor of the moment, you would adjust. Which character did you love the most? Mick Foley, Mankind, Dude Love, Cactus Jack?
Oh, wow. Yeah, there was actually 4 if you include
But you always called it 3 faces.
Yeah. We played it 3 faces. And then when I retired, I went home and I shaved off all my hair, and that was my sign that I would never do anything in public again, ever. And then I got a call from Mr. McMahon, and he said, hey, pal, how'd you like to be our commissioner? I went, okay. And I showed up on TV with no hair, and I just kind of reinvented that authority figure. I just figured there was enough historical record of me being a tough guy on video, and so I just dropped all pretenses of being a tough guy. Had the time of my life, some of it with you, Coach. We had some memorable moments, and I loved every moment of it. I made the rules. I wore whatever I wanted to. I left early, showed up a little bit late, and I really enjoyed myself, and felt like I was making a difference, making people smile, along with the latter-day Mankind character when I teamed up with The Rock, and we made people laugh, and we created, moments that people still recall fondly, 17 years later.
Oh, the Rock and Sock connection. I'll never forget that kid who came up to you in the airport, and you had your not briefcase, but you had your suitcase, and you opened it up, and you had a book and a pair of underwear, and that was it. I'll never forget that. It was so funny.
Well, at least I had the briefcase. There were times when I would check into a hotel, and I'd just have the pair of underwear there. I could pick up a shirt on the road. I could show up at the building and say, I'm going to need a T-shirt, but I always made sure I had at least one extra pair of underwear. I like to travel light, Coach.
Yes, that you did. That you did.